Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I want to post this video. This is going to be covering me cleaning up this carburetor. As you can see, it looks pretty crappy. Down inside's real nasty. Pretty sure my nozzles are clogged and they're not spraying properly. There's sealant all over everything. I don't understand why. I don't really know a lot about this carburetor other than it was on the 305 when I got it. The Chevelle, when I bought it, had a quadrijet on it. I swapped over to this because I know more about Edelbrocks than I do quadrijets. So I got a rebuild kit for it. I just got the Edelbrock 1406 rebuild kit. I didn't, try to find a cheaper one or anything. It has everything I need, hopefully, to get this done. This isn't going to be like an in-depth how-to or anything. I'm just going to go through everything, clean it up, strip it down, clean it up, put it back together. I don't feel any, well, I didn't feel any. Yeah, there's none over here. I don't feel any shaft slop or anything like that, so hopefully I don't have a vacuum leak there. We'll just see what happens. I'll tear it down. I don't know if this has ever been taken apart before. Typically your screw heads get splayed out real bad. A couple of them have been splayed out, but we'll get into it and rebuild it, and I'll come back, give you guys updates throughout the progress and see how it turns out. So be right back. Alright guys, we're out here in the shop. I got the top of the carburetor pulled off. So far nothing out of the ordinary. There's definitely some sediment and crud in my bowls here. Everything else has been looking pretty decent as it comes apart. There's even some crud down here in the accelerator pump bowl. My rods, they look pretty gnarly, like they've been, I don't know if they look like they've been filed on or what the deal is. They just don't look right. But yeah, just typical teardown. I'm not seeing anything too crazy in here. I definitely need to, I'm glad I'm doing this. It's pretty carboned up, pretty nasty. So I'm just going to keep going, tear it down the rest of the way. And I'm not sure if I'm going to soak this in the berrymans I have yet, or if I'm going to maybe just boil it in water. It's already taken a bath in berrymans in its life once before. Floats look pretty good. They look like they're set properly, so that's cool. But why I say this thing's taken a bath in berrymans before is because typically you get this orange staining from soaking them in that berrymans chem dip. So I'll just keep pressing on and we'll see what happens. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so what I ended up doing was I just boiled some water. I put like maybe a teaspoon, maybe a tablespoon of Purple Power in there. I know Purple Power eats these carburetors finish off, but it turned out pretty good. There's, some grit, grime left behind. I'm not going for 100%, brand new looking carburetor. The inside is a lot better off than it was. I ended up taking these guys out. These are your float bowls, or your seat for your float bowl. This side was really clogged up. It was a lot worse than this. A lot of it fell off. So that side may not have been getting enough fuel. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and start throwing everything back together. Try to get it back on the car tonight so we can see how it does. So let me get after this, get it back together, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, as you can see, I got the carburetor back on. I didn't expect the car to fire right up, but it did. This is just base settings. I got the idle mixture screws, a turn and a half out on each side, but it's idling really good. Before, the idle mixture screws were out like 3 1/4 turns each, which is a lot. So I'm gonna let the car warm up. I'll go ahead and adjust the idle mixture screws, but that should wrap it for this video. I rebuilt the car, but it seems to be doing better. I found a lot of the air bleeds clogged, so I can clean them out with a piece of safety wire. Got it cleaned out real good, back together, running, obviously. But that's it, guys. So I'm gonna just start driving the car back and forth to work now, see how it does, and we'll go from there, see if we're gonna make power tour or not. So as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.